Which country has the strongest army in the world? US is no one. Find out where India, China, and Pakistan rank. The folks at Global Firepower ranks the most powerful militaries in the world, ranking based on multiple factors, including each country's military budget, number of aircraft carriers, available manpower, and labor force. As the world seems to become ever more complex, it's important to be well armed in order to stand up to any challenges that may come your way. With that in mind, we've put together a list of the 10 most powerful armies in the world today, from countries with a long history of military might to those that are quickly rising to power. Be sure to check out our list and learn what makes each one so formidable. These are the top 10 most powerful militaries in the world. Number 10. Brazil military. Brazil is one of the most powerful armies in the world. It has a strong military history and is a major player in Latin America. Brazil's army is made up of several different branches, including the Brazilian Army, Brazilian Air Force, and Brazilian Navy. Together, these branches form Brazil's armed forces. Brazil's military is also one of the largest in the world. It has a total strength of around 2 million soldiers, making it one of the most powerful armies in the world. The Brazilian Army is especially well known for its elite units, such as the Special Forces and the Navy's SEALs. Brazil's military is highly trained and equipped. Its soldiers are well versed in modern warfare tactics and are experts in using various weapon systems. They are also very organized and able to carry out coordinated operations across a wide area. This makes Brazil one of the most powerful armies in the world. Current military capabilities and also available firepower for the nation of Brazil. Power Index rating 0.1695. Total population 213,445,417. Total military personnel 2,100. Aircraft 679. Fighter aircraft 42. Dedicated attack 77. Attack helicopters 12. Combat tanks 439. Total naval assets 112. Helicopters carriers 1. Defense budget $29,300,000,000. Number 9. Pakistan military. Pakistan is one of the most powerful armies in the world. It has a population of over 200 million people and an area of almost 207,000 square kilometers. Pakistan's army is made up of over 190,000 soldiers, 1,500 tanks, and over 10,000 aircraft. It has a strong military presence in all of the country's provinces. The army also has a strong presence in neighboring India and Afghanistan. Pakistan's army is considered to be one of the strongest in the world. It has been able to successfully defend Pakistan against numerous attacks by its neighbors. Ranked the 9th most powerful army in the world by Global Firepower. Listed below is the current military capabilities and available firepower for the nation of Pakistan. Power Index rating 0.1572. Total population 238,181,039. Total military personnel 1,600 for Tisro. Aircraft 1,387. Fighter aircraft 357. Dedicated attack 90. Attack helicopters 57. Combat tanks 2,824. Total naval assets 114. Submarines 9. Defense budget $12,275,000,000. Number 8. The United Kingdom military. The United Kingdom is one of the most powerful armies in the world. It has a strong military history and is an important member of NATO. The UK is well equipped for combat and has a large number of weapons, vehicles, and troops. It has a strong military presence in Europe and around the world. The UK also has a large naval fleet that can defend its shores. The UK is a member of the European Union and participates in many EU missions overseas. This helps to strengthen ties between the UK and other countries and makes it easier to share information and resources between the UK and its allies. The United Kingdom is one of the most powerful armies in the world, thanks to its strong military history, its participation in NATO, and its extensive weapons arsenal. The UK's army ranked 8th among the strongest militaries. Current military capabilities and available firepower for the nation of United Kingdom. Power Index rating 0.1382. Total population 67,081,000. Total military personnel 231,000. Total aircraft strength 693. Fighter aircraft 119. Dedicated attack 23. Attack helicopters 24. Combat tanks 227. Total naval assets 75. Aircraft carriers 2. Defense budget $56,042,000,000. Number 7. France military. France is one of the most powerful armies in the world. They have a long history of being a military power and have been involved in many wars throughout their history. One of France's main strengths as an army is their artillery. They are one of the few armies that can use artillery with such accuracy and power. Their artillery is used to attack enemy positions, support troops in battle, and neutralize enemy targets. France also has a strong military presence around the world. They have troops stationed in many different countries, including Germany, Italy, Spain, and more. This presence gives them a strong advantage when it comes to defending their borders and responding to any threats from other countries. Ranked 7th most powerful army in the world. See the current military capabilities and available firepower for the nation of France. Power Index rating 0.1283. Total population 68,084,217. Total military personnel 415,000. Aircraft 1,055. Fighter aircraft 266. Dedicated attack 0. Special mission 46. Attack helicopters 69. Combat tanks 406. Total naval assets 180. Aircraft carriers 1. Defense budget $47,700,000,000. Number 6. South Korea military. South Korea is one of the most powerful armies in the world, and they have been increasing their power every year. South Korea has a population of just over 50 million people. However, they have one of the largest military budgets in the world. This money is used to buy weapons from all over the world. One of South Korea's main weapon sources is Russia. They have been buying many weapons from Russia, including tanks, fighter planes, and missiles. South Korea also has strong relationships with other countries, such as the United States and China. They are often able to cooperate on military projects. This makes them a very powerful force in the world. The world's biggest as well as 6th most powerful army. Listed below is the current military capabilities and available firepower for the nation of South Korea. Power Index rating 0.1261. Total population 51,750,962. Total military personnel 1,130,000. Aircraft 1,595. Fighter aircraft 402. Dedicated attack 90. Attack helicopters 112. Combat tanks 2,624. Total naval assets 234. Helicopters carriers 2. Defense budget $48 billion. Number 5. Japan military. One of the most powerful armies in the world is the Japanese military. Japan is a member of the United Nations, and it has been a member since 1955. The Japanese military has a total of 1,098,000 active personnel, which makes it the 5th largest military in the world. The Japanese military has a number of impressive weapon systems. One of the most powerful is the Mitsubishi A6M0 fighter plane. The Zero is a very fast aircraft that can reach speeds of over Mach 2. It can also carry high-powered guns that can destroy enemy targets. The Japanese military also has a number of other impressive weapon systems. These include tanks, artillery, and fighter jets. The Japanese military has a total of 5,500 tanks, 3,000 artillery pieces, and 400 fighter jets. These weapon systems are capable of destroying enemy targets quickly and efficiently. Ranked 5th place among most powerful armies, Japan also has the 4th largest attack helicopter fleet behind China, Russia, and the US. Check out the current military capabilities and also available firepower for the nation of Japan. Power Index rating 0.1195. Total population 124,687,293. Total military personnel 309,000. Aircraft 1,449. Fighter aircraft 217. Dedicated attack 23. Attack helicopters 119. Combat tanks 1,004. Total naval assets 155. Helicopters carriers 4. Defense budget $51,700,000,000. Number 4. India military. India is one of the most powerful armies in the world. The country has a long history of fighting wars and has a large military budget. Its army is highly trained and equipped with the latest weapons. India's army is experienced in battling different types of enemies. India's army is very effective and is often able to achieve victory over its opponents. The 2nd most populous nation in the world, India comes at No. 4 in case of military power. Also, India is one of the biggest armies in the world. Listed below are the current military capabilities and and available firepower for the nation of India. Power index rating 0.0979. Total population 1,339,514. Total military personnel 5,132. Aircraft 2,182. Fighter aircraft 564. Dedicated attack 130. Attack helicopters 37. Combat tanks 4,614. Total naval assets 295. Aircraft carriers 1. Defense budget $73,650,000,000. Number 3. China military. The People's Republic of China is the most powerful army in the world. It has the largest military budget, and it spends a large percentage of its GDP on its military. The People's Republic of China has a well-trained and disciplined army. Its soldiers are able to carry out complex battle plans, and they are very effective in combat. The People's Republic of China also has a large number of tanks, artillery, and armored vehicles. These weapons are used to attack enemy positions, and they can also resist enemy advances. The People's Republic of China is one of the few countries that is able to project power worldwide. It has a strong military presence in Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. Third most powerful military in the world. Chinese army has grown rapidly in terms of both size and capability. It has also made rapid strides in its military modernization program, developing a range of potentially game-changing military technologies including ballistic missiles and fifth-generation aircraft. Check out the current military capabilities and available firepower for the nation of China. Power index rating 0.0511. Total population 1,397,897,720. Total military personnel 3,134. Aircraft 3,285. Fighter aircraft 1,200. Dedicated attack 371. Attack helicopters 281. Combat tanks 5,250. Total naval assets 777. Aircraft carriers 2. Defense budget $178,200,000,000. Number 2. Russia military. The Russian Federation is one of the world's leading military powers. It has a strong army and a well-developed infrastructure. The Russian military is made up of several different branches, including the Army, the Air Force, and the Navy. The Russian Army is the largest in the world, with over 1 million soldiers in active service. The Russian military has a well-regarded track record of success in combat. It has achieved numerous victories in wars across Europe and Asia over the past few decades. In particular, it has been very successful in conflicts involving Russia's neighbors, such as Ukraine and Georgia. The Russian military is also highly skilled in using modern technology to wage war. For example, it is one of the world's leading producers of tanks and other armored vehicles. Overall, the Russian military is one of the world's leading forces and is well equipped to protect Russia's interests. Second most powerful military in the world. Check out the current military capabilities and available firepower for the nation of Russia. Power index rating 0.0501. Total population 142,320,790. Total military personnel 1,350,000. Aircraft 4,173. Fighter aircraft 772. Dedicated attack 739. Attack helicopters 554. Combat tanks 12,420. Total naval assets 605. Aircraft carriers 1. Defense budget $42,129,000,000. Number 1. United States military. The United States of America is by far the most powerful army in the world. The country has a military budget of over $600 billion, and its military forces are among the most powerful in the world. The United States Army is the largest and most complex military organization in the world. It has over 1.3 million active duty personnel and over 800,000 reserve personnel. It operates in more than 100 countries around the world. The United States Army is well equipped and well trained. Its weapons are some of the most advanced in the world. Its soldiers are highly trained in combat tactics and have a deep understanding of military strategy. They are also well equipped with state-of-the-art equipment, such as vehicles, weapons, and gear. The United States Army is one of the most successful militaries in history. It has successfully defended America against foreign attacks countless times over the years. It will continue to be one of America's key pillars of strength for years to come. The most powerful as well as strongest army in the world. The U.S. also has by far the most aircraft of any country. industry. The country has cutting-edge technology like the Navy's new railgun, also a large and well-trained human. Check out the current military capabilities and available firepower for the nation of United States. Power Index rating 0.0453. Total population 334,998,398. Total military personnel 1,832,000. Aircraft 13,247. Fighter aircraft 1,957. Dedicated attack 783. Attack helicopters 904. Combat tanks 6,612. Total naval assets 484. Aircraft carriers 11. Defense budget $740,500,000,000.